I'm here with Carlos, and he's asked me to talk about what I think about humour and social media. Well, for a long time I've had a theory about humour and the power of humour. And humour is all about fear and the relief from fear. And most people are not politically engaged because of fear. Politics is all around us. It affects everything we do. You have to really try hard to avoid politics. And so why do most people avoid it? It's because they're scared of it, they don't understand it, and they look at the images on the TV or from Hollywood movies and they see CIA agents coming down in black helicopters, and they think as soon as they get involved, that's what's going to happen to them. So how does this connect with humour? Well, humour is all about fear and the relief from fear. And I'll give you a very simple illustration of that. There's a classic joke in English. What's brown and sticky? A stick. And well, why does that work? I mean, it's a silly joke. Why on earth does that work? And it's really easy. Well, you were thinking, what is brown and sticky? There's several possibilities, and none of them are good. There's nasty mud, there's a suppurating wound, and the obvious one is shit. Shit is brown and sticky, and shit is horrible. And we all have instincts to avoid shit, to not want to think about shit, to not want to smell shit, to not want to talk even to others about shit, because they won't like this idea in their heads either. And so when we say, oh, it's a stick, we have this relief, that we feel flooded with the relief from the fear that we were really talking about shit. And that's something very basic to human beings, basic in our physiology, that all the time we are in a natural environment, we are exposed to things that make us scared. A possible snake, shit, the potential anger of other people against us. And that creates a fear state in our bodies where we become tense and we draw in breath to scream or to fight or to run. And when we become scared, we have to become scared fast because we may need to act really fast. In fact, we often become scared faster than our brains can understand the true nature of the situation we're in. And so in a joke, we erect the state of fear in someone, and then we give relief to that fear. And so this feeling of relief means that we're not scared anymore. And when you look at political cartoons, that's what they do, and that's why we laugh at them. So we take someone who has power, and we are scared of their power. Powerful government figure, such as Barack Obama, who has at his control drones and assassins and so on. And then we show that he doesn't understand, or he doesn't get it, or that he's a hypocrite, or in some way that he doesn't have the power that we all perceive him previously to have, or the power is illegitimate or hypocritical in some way. And so that strips a powerful figure of their fear, their ability to instill fear in others. And as a result, people feel more courageous. And that's why political authorities and powerful commercial authorities are so scared of political cartoonists, because the cartoon strips them of their power to instill fear into others. And most authority is not gained through legitimate actions of being accurate or just or competent, but rather in installing fear into others. Now, what's happened with the internet in really the past 4 or 5 years is that we have gone from a text-based world to a world that is combined text and images. And that's why if WikiLeaks does a tweet and we have an image or a cartoon from Carlos and some text, it does really well. It spreads around, whereas just a tweet in text doesn't. And that's not just something that's done by political cartoonists, it's done by most people now, creating images with text overlays. And the dominant social medium is now moving to one of images combined with text. And this is the traditional form of political cartooning. And now, to a degree, everyone is starting to head towards being a political cartoonist, and they should see the power in that because it can remove fear that people have. And once people's fear is removed, and they can, knock down the false images that have been constructed by organizations like the US military or by the police who want to project themselves as being tough and unconquerable, then people can address the world as it truly is, and not the world that is constructed by illusions that install fear in others.